Forget gold, forget diamonds. In the shadows of history, a different kind of treasure ruled the world: spices. Peppercorns, hotter than fire; cinnamon, sweeter than any fruit. These weren't just flavors, they were power. For centuries, the East held the secrets. Nutmeg, mace, cloves, guarded jealously. Their value? More than their weight in gold. These spices meant life or death for empires. Wars were fought, fortunes made and lost, all for a taste of the exotic. The Silk Road. A romantic name, but it was the spices that fueled the journey. Camel caravans laden with treasure crossing treacherous deserts. From the Far East to the Mediterranean, a network bloomed. Trade routes, stretching across continents, connected the world. The impact? Seismic. Cultures collided, languages mingled. Ideas like the spices themselves were traded and transformed. The world, once fragmented, began to shrink. The spice trade wasn't just about flavor. It was the birth of globalization. Venice, Lisbon, Amsterdam. These weren't just cities, they were empires built on spice. Control the trade routes, control the wealth. The Venetians, masters of the sea, grew fat on peppercorns. The Dutch, ruthless and ambitious, claimed their prize, the Spice Islands. The spice trade wasn't for the faint of heart. Competition was fierce, betrayal was common, but the rewards? Immense wealth, power that spanned continents. The aroma of spice wasn't just exotic, it was the smell of money. Section 4. The human cost, blood in the mortar and pestle. But this wealth came at a price. Slavery, exploitation. The human cost was immense and often hidden behind the allure of exotic spices. The spice trade had a dark underbelly. Beneath the surface of fragrant spices and bustling markets lay a history of suffering and pain. Millions of lives were sacrificed on the altar of flavor. The demand for spices fueled a brutal system of forced labor and exploitation. From the clove plantations of Indonesia, where workers toiled under the scorching sun, to the nutmeg groves of the Banda Islands, where the air was thick with the scent of spices, the story was the same. Harsh conditions, relentless labor, and little to no reward for the workers. The indigenous people, forced into labor, suffered unspeakable cruelty. Their cultures were decimated, their land plundered. Generations were lost to the greed of the spice trade. The spice trade, for all its glamour, masked a grim reality. The luxurious spices that adorned the tables of the wealthy were stained with the blood and sweat of countless workers. It was built on the backs of the oppressed. The true cost of these spices was paid in human lives and suffering, a legacy that still echoes through history. Section 5. From caravans to corporations, echoes of the spice route today. The age of empires has passed. The caravans are gone. The bustling markets that once thrived along these routes are now silent ruins, whispering tales of a bygone era. But the spice trade lives on. Walk into any supermarket, and you'll find a vibrant array of spices from around the world, a testament to the enduring legacy of those ancient traders. The shelves are stocked with the descendants of those ancient treasures. Pepper from India, cinnamon from Sri Lanka. These spices, once worth their weight in gold, are now everyday commodities. But the game has changed. The small-scale traders have been replaced by multinational corporations. Giant corporations now control the flow of flavors. They manage vast networks of supply chains, ensuring that spices reach every corner of the globe. The stakes are still high. The competition even fiercer. Companies vie for dominance in a market that is as lucrative as it is cutthroat. The quest for the perfect cup of coffee, the tastiest curry, drives a global industry. From the fields where spices are grown to the kitchens where they are used, the echoes of the spice route resonate in every flavor. Section 6. A world united by flavor, the enduring legacy. The story of spices is not just about trade, it's about the blending of cultures, the sharing of traditions, and the creation of a global community. The spice trade, for all its darkness, left an indelible mark. It connected us. It transformed our palates. It fueled our imaginations. Spices were more than just commodities. They were symbols of adventure, curiosity, and the human spirit's desire to explore the unknown. The world, once separated by vast oceans, is now united by a common language, flavor. Through the exchange of spices, we learn to appreciate the richness of different cuisines and the stories they tell. So the next time you savor the aroma of cinnamon, think about the hands that harvested it, the journeys it undertook, and the history it carries within its scent. Or the heat of chili. Remember the journey. Remember the human cost. The sacrifices made, the lives changed, and the cultures intertwined. And remember the power of a single spice to change the world. Each spice tells a story of connection, resilience, and the enduring legacy of human ingenuity and perseverance.